Everyone, welcome back to Friday Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. We're going to do a brief summary here. We're going to start out on the hourly chart, and we'll show you why in just a moment. We're going to look at the daily chart, the weekly chart. We're going to look at some indicators, see what we're looking like, and most importantly, we're doing a first in a long time live stream tomorrow morning, depending on when you watch this video, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, March 2nd. Mark your calendars. Be there or be obtuse. Then we're going to look at later in this video. We're going to look at the crypto fear and greed index, quote of the day, and of course car of the day. So get started on the 1 hour Bitcoin USD. Why are we looking at this? Well, our move yesterday was right here, right? Our 16% move from bottom to top. And now you can see the Bollinger Bands in the 1 hour constricting. What does this mean? Well, likely a bigger move is coming. So if you're a bull, you want to remain, the price action needs to remain on top of this purple line here. That's kind of the median. As this mouth opens, you want your prices to be on top if you want the prices to go up. Bears would want the opposite of this, right? So ideally, you want something like this, and then your prices should follow suit like that. However, if we close, under here, or we start falling down underneath the median line, the counter of the flip side of that coin can and will likely occur. Okay, so that's the 1 hour. So watch this over the next handful of hours, and we'll see. We have what 2.5, 3 hours till daily close. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. So now speaking of the daily, let's look at it. Well, we've broken through our 21-day EMA. That's the yellow line that you see here. Nice move yesterday again. We closed it at 14.5%. Pretty nice, substantial. We thought 11% was great. No, not too much later, we have another great one. We haven't had this in about a year. Candle like this. Okay, so it's been some time. When you have back-to-back candles that haven't happened in substantial amounts of time, that's probably saying something to you. So these Bollinger Bands looking more kind of neutral, right? Flat bottom, flat, pretty far apart still. So not a whole lot of news we can gather from that. How about the weekly, just real quick? The weekly, we're still in, we've been in the bearish territory, right? The price actions definitely reflected that. We're down from the top in November, from the top to the bottom, over 50%. Currently, only about 35% though, so only 35% down. Great one. Most importantly though, the 21-week EMA right here in the yellow, okay? We've went up and we've tapped it. We need to break through this. History likes us, the bulls like price on top of the 21-week EMA to remain super bullish. So anytime we're below it, we're just struggling, right? And altcoins will struggle more until Bitcoin gets back above the 21-week EMA, the 20-week SMA, whatever you like. Until we have this kind of price action going on, altcoins will likely still struggle. There'll be some that shoot off here and again randomly and outperform Bitcoin, sure. But as a majority, the total crypto altcoin market cap will likely remain relatively dormant until a move like this. We get above it, start closing weekly candles above, and then kind of simmer off for Bitcoin. That's when altcoins will, magically kaboom. So let's go look at a couple indicators here. So let's look at the daily. We're kind of do the middle here. So the RSI, what do we got? Well, so our relative strength's kind of building up here. I'd like to take out these highs, but as long as we're above 50, we're gaining relative strength. No pun intended. So going at the weekly, we want to zoom out a little bit here, and let's get a big picture painted here for you. So looking at history all the way back to 2015, and we can look at it on the BLX and a little bit more history, but roughly around this mid 50 level. You can see these levels here. This is bull market, all this 2016 to 2018 right here, right? Then 2018 started the bear market right here on here. What is this? This is the summer bubble when we went to, from 3K down here up to 14K here, and then just right back down. And then the start of the last bull cycle, right? 2020, summer 2020, we took off again, right? Bulls. Then the trouble started brewing when RSI loses strength there. Then we're back into bearish territory, and right now, the biggest thing we can watch on the weekly scale is the weekly RSI, the relative strength for Bitcoin on the weekly. If we can start closing above 53, 54, 55 and break out of that, that divided line right here, The line in the sand is right there, roughly, right? It's not a hard line, but something in there. If we could start closing up in this area, then we'll be more macro bullish. Then we'll see more massive moves out of altcoins. All the good stuff happens above here. Okay, so just wanted to relay that information. So we'll talk more about that on the stream tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Weekly stochastic RSI. We've now confirmed momentum to the upside. The creators of stochastic RSI want you to wait for a break into the shaded area. That's why it's shaded. Okay, so we have it now on the weekly scale. That's what you want. It's not on the hour. It's not on the 4 hours. It's not even on the daily. The daily looks good as well, though. Let's go look at the daily. Daily's good. Weekly's good. That's what we want to see for prices to continue the rise. Okay, so we'll talk about some more on the stream tomorrow, and get your questions ready. Okay, so that's Bitcoin wrapped up in a nutshell for today. The daily little update here. Took a little break, went on a little mini vacation, and now I'm back. So hopefully you like the video. If you're still watching, give me a thumbs up, and let's get to the crypto fear and greed index. We're neutral now. That's good, but we need to make a higher high. So 54. I would love to see us above 54, and that would help us continuation to the upside. Okay, quote of the day. If you only do what you know you can do, you'll never do very much. So think about that. If you're struggling in your life a little bit, maybe it's because you're staying in your comfort zone. The most successful people in life have ventured outside their comfort zone. The most boring people in life, at least the people that I know, the most boring people never go outside the box. Always do exactly the same path. They're very predictable, these people. We all know these people. The more successful people rarely stay inside the box. That's just my 2 cents. Car of the day, Lamborghini Urus. Urus. Hear me roll them? Hear me roll them R's? Urus. Clearly, an Urus in China. All right, it's Paris. That's a joke. Stop. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Join me tomorrow on the live stream. Nice, short, and sweet. Little bit of bad humor and yellow cars in China. Not China.